This is MidSõlis, and this is my Adolescent Thesis.
Two broke blokes sitting on a couch within a house, telling kids about this girl called Doja. Getting rolled up, she was so gorgeous. Knew it with a click, that did the trick while she...
Come in from like the end of that first two. Cool. Hey.
It's nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So tell me about yourself. Like, what's your artist's name? Who are you? What do you do? What's your genre?
My name is MidSõlis. Tonight I'm performing with my live band, La Cura. So I make mostly hip-hop centered music. Yeah, so I'm originally from Barcelona, so I've been blessed to grow up around different types of people. Even though I make mostly hip-hop music, I love that I can incorporate so naturally different things just because it was born from, mixing things together and seeing if it worked, and clearly it did, so, yeah. When I was 11, my mom got me a guitar. We had a really bad, classical, cheap classical. That was just stored in a cupboard for years. I had a lot of time. I grew up in the mountain region, so I just didn't have many friends, access to all that community. So I wanted to play that guitar in my free time, and it wasn't good. So my mom got me an acoustic, an electroacoustic, which I'm playing tonight actually. So my first proper guitar is the one that I have tonight. So I just started from there. I had some lessons for a month. Then I moved here. It was just a case of me learning from seeing other people online mostly, just exposure to different things, And then that kind of transformed into songwriting, and that transformed into me seeing, oh shit, you can be an artist that doesn't just make singer-songwriter stuff. You can incorporate other things. And as soon as I figured that out, I was like, wait, you don't have to just be like a folk artist or a rock musician. You can do different things. Which Tyler did that for me. I was like, cool. Okay, let me try this rap thing. And then it went from me just to actually properly consuming the art form and the culture and just seeing what I could do with it artistically, Okay. And so I'm still in that process.
A bit about your mum. So how much influence does her music have on, your creativity and I guess just your music in general?
It's funny because some of the music my mom listens to, I'm like, I wouldn't listen to that. But some of her favorite songs are also some of my favorite songs. And they have made me want to delve deeper into my culture. Musicality or the things that she's absorbed, it's more so connection to music and her expression through that, her character, inspires me to just try these things or these other things.
When did you start playing guitar, singing, songwriting? Was that at a young age, and did she notice that and was she pushed you to do that?
Yeah, she was always telling me, oh, do these open mics, do this thing. We've literally been traveling to different countries, just taking advantage of the wealth, traveling to Miami or Madrid or Barcelona. She'll be like, have you signed up to any open mics? Come on. And then she kind of functions as somewhat of a manager. On our way here, she bumped into, it's her day off, she bumped into one of her co-workers and she was like, oh, this is my son, he's performing. She was, and maybe she will come tonight. So, my mom's very supportive and very proud of what I do, even though sometimes the music I make wouldn't be the stuff that she would listen to proactively Like it's made her, she's telling me it's made her look at music differently. Big arrangements, it's like, oh, there's a thing, like an element doing this here. And just from seeing me in the living room trying to figure out, there has to be a violin part here, and it has to be doing this. And the guitar part's doing this, and my vocals are doing that, and they're harmonizing somehow.
Tell me, the band, how did you guys meet? Friends or through college?
My keyboardist, Sammy, we've been friends for years. We met each other at theater, like stay in touch. He went to uni, well, I went to uni, then he went to uni. He came back, and now we're just like have this, we've been songwriting for years together, but now we have the opportunity of actually performing together.
That's good.
And fleshing out, like the arrangements were like collaborations, and some of them are just like my own, and then me teaching him the parts and seeing him at his player. I'm like, yeah, the rest of the band members, Connor, Adam, Ben, they're just amazing musicians in their own right. And I met them like recently, like September time, I want to say. So there's like this band society at the university in my hometown. And as a non-student, you can sign up. So it's like anyone looking for a band. Adam, I met him through a gig, and he was just really good at the gig. So I just spoke to him. I had already met him previously through my work and all that stuff. We set it up, and his rhythm is just really tight and just exploratory and all that stuff. So community, just being blessed with that.
On the note with my Adolescent Thesis, where did inspiration come? Where did you draw from to make such a variety of different tracks and genres of music? There's one track, Change, I think it was. It's quite hip-hoppy. There's the song My Adolescent Thesis, where it's very more instrumental, very thematic, I would say. I want to pick your brain on that.
I want it to be a statement on everything that had come before. One of my childhood friends, like when he listened to the stuff I was making now, he was like, wait, you rap now? Because when we were kids, I was like, rap is crap, like that kind of like shit mentality that you absorb from just like elders around you. I knew I was going in towards this direction, but at the same time I had these like folk influences, I had these rock influences, I had this like classic Spanish rock that was really like influenced by American like rock, like American gentrified rock, and I wanted this album to just be like a love letter. It was about my development into early adulthood, trials and tribulations, and so in my mind it had to be musically in sync with who I was when I was that. Adolescent just came around from like messing around with my friend Sammy in the studio, and they're going, okay, stay the flow, like let's just continue this. Echo was just like me when I was like a young kid, and I wanted a girlfriend, but I didn't really like, I just wanted the concept of a girlfriend. I couldn't understand like, oh, it's a partnership, it's this, it's a development, this, that. So it was all just capturing the feelings through the music. Changes is just a boisterous song, but it's very shallow, and it's very this and it's very that. Just because that's the emotion I was feeling. Like the end of the day is, as long as it doesn't sound forced, like sound-wise, that is what I'm gonna take up, even if it takes like 3-4 listens. Spires Lament is one of my favorite songs I've made, and yet like a lot of people like say Echo or Changes or this or that.
To new fans, what would you recommend they take a listen to out of all your songs, out of everything that you've made?
Sweet. It has the rap, it has the just the instrumental backdrop of like back and forth, this, that. I would say Sweet. The work of Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross has influenced me so much, particularly why my Adolescent Thesis also exists.
What goals do you have and see yourself achieving going down the route of music as an artist?
Having the freedom of pursuing whatever catches my interest artistically. Keep establishing myself as not just a rapper, or not just as a singer, not just as a producer, but just as a creator. Being able to leverage my passion for the arts, whether it's like visual projects I have in motion, art like acting projects that I've already done. The moment I can employ my best friends to do the logistical aspects that I'm doing, like 100% just me now, 100% plus my girlfriend plus my mom, is the moment I'll know I've made it. Being able to help someone establish their lifetime by helping my career. Shit, I'm netting enough to be able to support the people that came up with me. That is like super important to me. It will mean that, oh, it's not just I made some money for myself and then I'm gonna like just chill, whatever. No, I'm gonna keep working, but it means that I can facilitate like them being able to hang out with me while working, while changing the world around me, and that will change something in the world, you know?
MidSõlis is 10:20 on stage.
It's been good. I've been wearing so many logistical things that nerves aren't even, like, mostly like, they haven't kicked in. It's more so like, keep hydrated. I'm just feeling good. I'm just like, I don't want it to be over, but I want it to be over just to like connect with people and see how like the art, you know, changed from record to stage and how that pulled something out of them. But I'm just gonna have fun. Fucking showtime, you know?
Sweet, like watermelon sugar. Do you even taste it? In my pocket.
We're here to see MidSõlis! So excited. Yeah. Oh my gosh, so excited. I've never seen him perform in like a big space. It's quite a big space. So I'm so excited. I think it's going to do great. I'm so excited.
I love his stage presence. He really puts on a great show and really gets the audience involved, which is always amazing for a performer to do. And he works really hard, and yeah, he's going to be incredible tonight.
I think Oscar has this kind of mindset that is rare in some people. It's like there's this one road and he's going down it and nothing is going to stop him. It doesn't matter what goes on in his life. He's a great person, but he just keeps on going and going and going, which is just incredible. And when people are like that, they are bound to succeed. So like, there's just a star in him, and it's never gonna fade.
I met Oscar through a drama class like 6 years ago now, 7 years ago, and we've just been like best buds ever since. And then we started making music together, and then I went off to uni, but he just kept pursuing his passion. And then he called me back and he was like, "Hey, I'm doing this gig. You know most of the piano parts anyway. You want to come play?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
I'm excited to see the other artists performing tonight as well. Like, I've known Oscar the same amount of time as you have, really. So I've watched that boy grow up. So it's interesting also to see him perform in like a drama capacity, and then see him tonight perform in like a musician capacity.
So, let's just start. I'm gonna need y'all to just like be clicking to me. If that's good, is that? Oh, yeah. And I'll hear you. Like watermelon sugar, do you even taste it? In my pocket. Going on tour, wait, running with the soul and no rocket. Summer is here, my head's hard, and my days finally coming. Big buddy boy with a big fast, show guy with a sharp mind, and a fine boy, and I can't make it to see happy son of a system that I was born in the back. Euphoria, let's live from what it me dad, like what's better than Jack Torrance, like Torrance, I don't know your plans. Who's how sweet any of me can agree with your family, sweet family, a sentence to you, it's my identity, getting a sentence to be a brother, friend, be friends, but it's not right, it's still true. Rules will be your rights, but you're the truth. Suits, anti-critically, I love your family, looking for the truth.
I think that shit was fucking crazy. The third song, you should have been here for it. Where were you, bro? Amazing. That's it.
I thought it was really, really good. I thought they were all together. They were very tight. They were clearly very well rehearsed. The lead singer and his songwriting was very, very good. And they were all in time really well together. And the bassist was sick as well. 10 out of 10 experience.
That was awesome. That was so good. I love MidSõlis, amazing. His energy is so good. He's contagious. He's got character, and his voice sounded incredible. And the whole band was just awesome. I loved it.
So Oscar was very charismatic from the beginning. I mean, he was very enthusiastic. He was very positive, very energetic. He had a lot of creativity. Yeah, he's very, very clever, very unique. I mean, as usual, I'm very, very proud of him. Every single time that I go to see him, I'm feeling proud. I feel that people are enjoying his show, because music is more than to play a guitar or your beautiful voice. It's your whole performance. And Oscar is never static. He was like that in Miami, and he was like that in Barcelona. So he's a very energetic person and very charismatic. And I think this is what it makes you to connect with music. It's the performance or the person.